All right. Yeah, you can't see me, can you? But I'm a couple miles away from the Horn Fork Basin trailhead. The wife's car couldn't really make it. So, I mean, if I got creative, it could have, but it wasn't really worth it. It would add a couple miles, so not a big deal. So I'm going to be hitting up the Mount Harvard and hopefully Mount Columbia as well. So it is 6:08 in the morning, and something around 51, 52 degrees. See what this says. About 12 degrees Celsius. So it's about right. All right, let's get started. Looks like somebody wanted to make sure that was clear. Mount Harvard or Mount Columbia. That's the only 14er I do today. So as a crow flies, I'm about a mile away from the summit of Mount Harvard, and I still can't quite see it. So looks like I got to get around this stuff right here. Found a little watering hole. I would suggest actually going to Bear Lake, which is that way. Has an established trail. I thought that the trail would go right by it, which it kind of does, but not good enough. I think that you should go the established trail to the actual lake. But here I am. So I refilled with water, got my filters, and taking a little bit of a break, and then I'll get back at it. It's 10:16. So I don't think I've made bad time considering I had to add 3 miles to the hike. I'm about 9 miles altogether, 8 and some change last time I checked the navigation. So yeah, we'll see how I feel when I get up there. miles away. And I am not making it. I am completely beat. I'm starting to have a headache and nauseous, so I'm gonna pull out my can of air and make my way down. I'm not feeling good, so I should do the smart thing and just appreciate what I've gotten to see. And so no shame in this being a first attempt at a 14er and not quite making it, so I won't beat myself up too bad, but I will be back. But man, I haven't been this beat even at a jiu-jitsu tournament. So this this is a learning experience. I'll work my way back up and I'll eventually do this same mountain and I'll do the next one. But to think, let me flip you around here. I get to see this, so it's not a loss. But I was gonna go, oh man, I can't even move my arm. Up there, that's the top. It's right there. I could throw a rock if I wasn't so tired. I was gonna come down and then up to that peak too. But to give you a understanding of the scope of the size of these mountains, those little green dots down there that are plants, those are big timber trees. Okay, that's not brush, it's not pinyon pines, it's not junipers. Those are big 200-foot tall trees. Yeah, he says you got to go home. What's he doing? Oh, Pika. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself killed if I keep going. So yeah, I feel frankly completely defeated, so I'll get back on this video and when I get down to the bottom. I hope you guys enjoyed what we got to see, but I'm not in a celebratory mood. I'm just too tired. So I'm well into the hike back. Feel a lot better. So definitely we're talking about the altitude. I was worried because everything else was hurting too a lot, that maybe that would be the case. But now that I get down here, yeah, it hurts, but it's not stopping me from moving forward, right? And so I guess just a few thoughts about this. Part of me is pretty mad that I didn't do what I said that I would do. I didn't even do the plan B of what I said that I would do. And frankly, okay, look, for the sake of transparency, I'm going to take a book out of Jason Wilson, page out of Jason Wilson's book, in that it's okay to be vulnerable, right? So frankly, I'm a little emotional about it. It seems like all of the things I've been trying to do, other than work, have been near misses. You know, I almost win the jiu-jitsu matches, tap out because of my injury, you know. I almost made it up to the top of that mountain, you know. 0.1 miles away. But the fact of the matter is, as much as it's okay to be vulnerable, as much as it's okay to be emotional that you didn't succeed in your goal, you simply can't let these emotions stop you from doing this. So now what I need to remember is, I swear I'm not about to cry. I cried on that mountain, man. I did. It's something to do with the air. My voice has been like this since I got above the too far above the tree line. It's been tight. Everything's tight. All my muscles are tight. So it's something to do with that. This is why I'm sounding a little weird. Anyways, what I need to remember is, what a person needs to tell themselves when they're suffering a defeat, but they still did something amazing, is that you still did something amazing. By the end of this, I will have done 20 miles in rough terrain. I will have tried to go up the third highest mountain in the state. And I will have gotten most of the way up. And that's a good thing. That's an accomplishment. And here's the most important part. I took my body to limits I had never done before. Highest I've been is 13.8. And I made it at least to 14.2. My body and my mind wanted to quit. I didn't let them for a long time. And that's where your growth happens, to take a page out of David Goggins' book. When your body realizes and your mind realizes that you won't stop, it has to grow. So I put myself in a position to get that growth. I just also put myself into a position where I was thinking either part of me wanted to keep going, like part of me was going to keep going. And I'm judging by the way I felt versus the way I feel now, that I'm all it is I'm in the trees. I'm not on any easier of a trail. It's pretty sure I would have ended up passing out, and that's a good chance that could have happened, even if I'm not to be that confident of that. And I was the last person on that mountain. No one else is up there. If I were to pass out up there, I'd have been alone. So I had to make that decision, and I got to remember, look, that is a mountain. That is one of the biggest mountains in Colorado. That is one of God's greatest creations. That is one of nature's greatest creations, most formidable things. When I'm gone, that mountain's still going to be there. It will outlive me. And, it's possible when our species is gone, that thing will still be there. So if I go, try to summit that and I fall short, well, damn, I'm a flesh and blood person. I should be able to be humbled by such a creation, right? One of nature's most powerful things. So, not to get all sappy on you guys, this might be the end of the video, talking wise. If I can, I'll do a little bit more when I get down to the road. But right now I'm gonna focus on walking and moving forward. Now I got new missions. Got another new thing I gotta do, you know? Just keep moving forward. Next time, go that way.